Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Liberty's offense will start this game off. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Monroe.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Dropping back, it's Silva. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. This time, it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. So Jacksonville State's offense will take the field for the first time. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Gamecocks get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Moses. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cano.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Toppin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Scanning the field, it's Silva. They're setting up the screen, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Facing a 3rd down, he's short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Flames will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. Looking to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cano.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Got it in the middle. It's Cano. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The fake, they flip it to the kicker. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it. Makes the catch on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Silva. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Touchdown, Liberty.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Liberty, 10. Jacksonville State, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
The Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
First down.
Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on 1st down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Moses. And incomplete on the deep ball. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Third down coming.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the ball is intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Iowa State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course...
And that pass is intercepted. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a...
Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Silva. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Jones. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
2nd down.
Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The give on the inside. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Flames are on the move. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Coming after it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Silva. He's going for the big play. Touchdown, Flames! They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Using the quick game. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Finds his big tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to him on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Now they'll run the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes a connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Moses. Got him downfield. The expressway is wide open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. He'll set up to throw. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
This kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Flames have taken it inside the 20. Handoff from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll try the run. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. If he runs this back, this game's over. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it. It's Toppin. The Gamecocks will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Now set up in the red zone.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Toppin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now third down, and they just don't want to move backwards to give their kicker a chance to win it in OT. Unleashes to the end zone. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime! they score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free.